Welcome to Epcot in Disney World. Join us today as we check out everything this amazing park has to offer. It's our first time here and we get to experience the amazing walkthroughs, the fantastic rides that they've got, check out the amazing foods on offer and the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. We even stick around to the end for the fantastic fireworks display to round out an amazing day. Morning everyone, welcome back to Family of Three. We're here on Disney World's Skyliner Express, heading to Epcot this morning. It's our first time taking Skyliner in the morning during this trip, so yeah, lots of fun to be on a different experience again. We're actually in the Wreck-It Ralph one, so yeah, quite cool theming the Skyliners. But yeah, we're looking forward to Epcot today. It's going to be lots of fun, first time at this park, so a few things again that we really wanted to try. We also managed to get into the virtual queue for the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, which was again something that you just luck of the draw really, so yeah, we're fortunate to get that one as well. So we're going to have lots of fun today. We'll join you when we get to the park.
Okay, so we're in line for the Remy ride. I'm really excited because this is one of my favourite movies, the Ratatouille. So I'm looking forward to it, and the whole area of France is really beautiful. So very, very excited. Okay, we just got off Ratatouille and that was fabulous. Like, my expectations were super high because I liked the movie, but it beat my expectations. It was so good.
Yeah, I didn't have much expectations. I knew it was going to be cool, but yeah, the ride was absolutely fantastic.
It was phenomenal.
So far out of the three parks we've been to, that's, well, we've only done one here, but this is the best so far.
We've all said that's our best ride out of the three parks so far.
I think it comes down to me for the ride system. The way they've done it is absolutely fantastic.
It was really good.
Flawlessly works together. So yeah, really love the R2D Ride. So setting great sort of things so far for Epcot. But yeah, we're making our way now to Norway to the Frozen ride. So again, the park hasn't opened to most guests, so it's a little bit quieter at the moment. So yeah, taking advantage of the shorter queues on the bigger rides, more popular rides.
So excited.
Because we're staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort, it's one of the Disney park hotels. That gives you a few perks, and one of those is you get the half an hour early entry into the park. That's why we got to come in before most of the guests, but yeah, it definitely is an advantage for beating some of the crowds.
So we've just finished up on the Frozen Ever After ride. It was a very good ride. There was actually a part where we went backwards in it and went down like a little drop, and then we went forwards and did a big drop, and we got a tiny bit wet. But yeah, we were at the front, so that does get the most wet. But it was a very fun ride, and I quite like that ride. But right now, Daddy's getting us some school bread while we head to the next ride.
Okay, so Jono got the school bread. Are you going to be the first one to try it?
Sure. I don't really know what I'm expecting other than bread and coconut, but that's nice, sweet bread.
Oh, we better get going because the line's moving. So we finished up Saurin and then we headed to Figment. So our thoughts on Saurin were, we actually liked Saurin around the world better than Saurin around California, which is what we got to see this time.
Yeah, the transitions weren't as blended
Smooth.
this time,
Yeah.
and also I thought the smells were a bit more stronger when the California or sort of
the
Disneyland one.
World
So
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
so a bit of a disappointment, but it's still a good ride. Just unfortunately quite a long queue for it. But
Yeah, it was a very long queue. It's our longest one since all the parks.
yeah, but Figment, the ride that we've just been on was lots of fun as well.
Yeah, it was better than I expected. I didn't really have much expectation for it, and it was really good.
Yeah, cute little ride. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think from now we're going to make our way just sort of around the entry area, have a look at maybe the Moana, but get a few
Yeah.
photos and just chill for a little bit.
Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Now is a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
So we're going to do the Journey of the Water Moana walkthrough. It's new to Epcot and it's basically Moana themed and with lots of different water activities that you can, interactive things that you can do, and it's a little nice walkthrough garden.
So the Moana walkthrough experience is pretty cool. I think for a really compact little space, they've really used it well. It actually gets a lot of people through there as well. So yeah, a really good use of space. But yeah, lots of fun, lots of interactive things. It's quite nice to be able to play with some of the stuff that I've done and sort of try and get them to work and everything. So yeah, pretty cool. So we're here at the entry to Epcot. We're actually getting quite a few photographers taking our photos with the photo pass that we've got. So there's 4 different locations. One of them looks to be really interesting because they do like a 360 photo. So we'll be interested to see how that comes out as well. But yeah, I think we're next up. So we'll make our way for another photo here. So when we booked our Disney World holiday, one of the options that you can include is the photo pass package. One of our family members thoughtfully purchased it for us for one of our Christmas presents. So that was really cool, and we did love having it. In fact, it was probably one of the most value for money things that we did. We really took advantage and took lots of photos throughout the park. And again, it's brilliant because you can get photos of the 3 of you as well, rather than one of you obviously having to take a photo. So yeah, in our opinion, the photo pass is sort of one of those must-haves if you can afford it. So the day's going really well. It's now 3:30, so there's still, about 6 hours to go before the park closes, so still lots and lots of time. We've had a good little break in the middle of the day. We got some food at one of the bakeries, and we've also done a heap of photographers. There's tons around the park and some brilliant photo opportunities, so we've really taken advantage of them. and just have a bit of a quieter time. But I think now we're going to be making our way back across to do another ride, because our Guardians of the Galaxy entry time keeps getting pushed back and back and back. So that's going to be probably about an hour and a half or so before we can get to that one. But yeah, we're going to make our way on, continue over to one of the rides with the lesser queues at the moment, and keep exploring.
This way! What means I can
So we've just finished up a couple of rides now. We're having a little break. But first up we went on to Living with the Land, and that one was quite interesting actually. It was all talking about like gardening, and it took us through a bunch of crops, and it was quite cool seeing how that was. And then we went to the Sea of Nemo with Nemo and Friends, and that was quite a cool one. It was sort of like Finding Nemo, and it had just Nemo running away from Marlin and Dory. But yeah, that was a bit of a funny one. And there they had a bit of an aquarium, so we went and looked at some fish and the dolphins and manatee, and then there were also like sharks and stuff that are in there, and a couple of other things. So yeah, that was cool to go through. But now I think we're going to make our way to do some more photos and then head to Guardians of the Galaxy.
So we had a couple of issues with Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll tell you about that soon. But in the meantime, we made the most of the showcase, making our way around. We started off sort of in Canada and had some really nice poutine, and we also visited the United Kingdom section, which had some really amazing stuff as well. But we didn't get through the whole thing on the first day, but we did manage to get around the rest of it on the second day that we visited. Again, it's amazing, the showcase. I think we got through it pretty well. We checked out all the shops, checked out the merch. We tried quite a few different bits of food, which also, because we were there during the Christmas holiday and also after Christmas, we got to try the different foods as well and see the different sort of takes on how they're approaching it. But yeah, really cool, the showcase. Again, I think it's probably part of the reason why I love Epcot so much. In the evening, we did manage to get to see the ball all lit up, which was really nice to see. And then we made our way towards France. On the way, we actually found the Tinkerbell photo shoot, which was really cool. And then we found ourselves a really good spot to watch the fireworks. So well, what a big day we've had today. It's been a monster day at Epcot. In fact, it's been the most steps I've done at all the parks. I'm probably just about 26,000 steps today, so a big one for me. But we had a fantastic time. It was filled with a little bit of drama with Guardians of the Galaxy. As we said earlier, we got the virtual queue quite early in the day, and it was for around about 3 o'clock, and it kept getting bumped back and bumped back and bumped back, and then the ride sort of, from what we understand, shut down for quite a while. So we sort of thought, oh, we're probably actually not going to get to ride it. But no, fortunately around about 7 o'clock tonight we did get to ride it, which meant we also then got to complete that before the evening fireworks symphony of the islands, the stars, whatever it is, the show in the evening. So yeah, that was really nice as well. It was lots of fireworks, lots of water displays, and yeah, really nice way to fill out the night. So yeah, a fantastic day at Epcot. We had loads of fun. Probably my favourite park in terms of like layout and atmosphere and everything, but so far I think I probably liked sort of Magic Kingdom the most for like Disney Magic, so hard to make a judgment. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy I think is probably my favourite ride out of all the parks so far. So fantastic ride, absolutely loved every bit of it. I think Madison did too. It's right up there with one of her favourite rides as well. Rebekah didn't ride it, she's not overly into that sort of thing, but yeah, we had a fantastic time. It's day 2 here at Epcot. For the first ride of the day, we made our way to Test Track. It's one of the rides that gets really big queues, so we wanted to tick that one off quite early. But then we also went on Spaceship Earth. We had a booking quite early in the morning for Guardians of the Galaxy, so we just sort of want to stay roughly in the area. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was really amazing, especially to check it out twice on the one trip. So really cool.
For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
There's 11 different countries throughout the World Showcase. On the first day we were in the park, we managed to visit 5 of them, being Mexico, Norway, France, Canada and the United Kingdom, and that meant we had 6 left to do on our second day. We first went to China. Again, it was really cool. I love the architecture. It was, again, one of the more quieter lands, maybe it was just earlier in the morning, but again, the architecture was really quite fascinating and sort of cool to be able to wander through and explore.
On the way to Germany, we came across this village. So it's this miniature village with a train running through it, and there's also like a pathway that you can go in amongst it, which was really incredible. The details were phenomenal in this little village. But yeah, Germany was a lot of fun. We were really lucky to still see some of the Christmas decorations on this day, so I was very pleased with that. And we had an amazing time looking around all the shops. They have some really cool and unique different decorations as well, and they even had some cuckoo clocks, which was pretty cool to see, as well as all the normal sort of Disney merch as well. So in Germany there's this bakery that sells all caramel food, so everything's got some form of caramel on it, and we definitely got a few little treats. It was so delicious. Mine was actually a marshmallow Mickey. I think I actually had the best one, but the best out of all of them was the popcorn.
We enjoyed being back in Italy. Rebekah and I have actually been to Italy before, so it really brought back a lot of memories. I think they did create the land sort of really well and symbolic of sort of what a lot of the areas of Italy were like. So yeah, really fantastic to check out the land, and we spent a reasonable amount of time here as well, having a bit of a wander.
So in the American land, we didn't actually spend too much time. We mainly were in there to look at all the different artwork. They have some really beautiful, incredible artwork. We were on the hunt for a piece for our gallery wall. We've got sort of one space left that we're sort of looking for, but unfortunately we didn't find any as they weren't in the right shape or size that we were after, but it's still very beautiful to look at. And after this we headed over to the Japan area.
Japan was again another one of the must-see areas. It was really beautifully done. Again, some amazing pieces of architecture and buildings around. I also loved how it sort of felt like the centre point of the actual showcase. You could sort of look straight across and see the ball sort of through the arch, and as they wander the gardens, and also the shop was really interesting to check out as well. Morocco was an interesting one to check out. I didn't really know what to expect. We've never been to Morocco or anything like that, but the architecture was again quite amazing. The buildings themselves were really well detailed, and again it was one of the quieter lands, so you could actually like see more and take more in and just more be of a bit of a casual sort of stroll through. So yeah, again, really nice to check out the land.
Okay, so we got the brioche sandwich, and what's inside is actually ice cream. So it's got your choice of whatever flavour ice cream you want, and there's 3 different sauces, which we went for chocolate. So this is going to be very interesting to see what it's like. Is it good?
Yeah, the ice cream is really delicious.
What about it with the bread? Is it unusual?
It's unusual, yeah, not something I normally... It is quite bready, so unusual combination, but yeah, it's still quite nice.
So while we're in France, we headed on the Remy ride again, which I was so pleased about. And we even got some great photos, and we even got a bit of Disney magic of getting Remy in our photo. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed coming along to Epcot with us. We've really enjoyed bringing you along and sharing our journey all around Epcot. We've had so much fun. Between all 3 of us, we've actually been on every single ride here, which is pretty cool.
And yeah, actually this was the park where all 3 of us had our favourite rides. Mama's favourite ride was the Remy ride, and me and Daddy's favourite ride was Guardians of the Galaxy, which is actually both of our all-time favourite rides as well.
And we've enjoyed showing 2 days worth of our trip over here in Epcot. We got to show you all the different food, different areas in Epcot, and it's been such an amazing time. So I really hope you've enjoyed coming along with us.
And can you please like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you guys next time.